You may have heard me talk about strategy sessions, and I wanted to just share with you an example of one of the strategy sessions that we had yesterday. And it was a lovely couple who live in Southwest Florida who are considering moving in a multi-generational home. And what that means is they need to sort of move laterally. They aren't going to upsize their square footage or downsize it, but they are going to go down to the first floor and perhaps bring in a set of one of their parents so that they can all live together, take care of each other. So that all that's really happening is they're going from a second floor condo, hopefully down to a first floor or a single family residence, such as a villa or a single family home. And one of the things that we did in the strategy session, just make sure it was going to work right for them, and it's going to work out for everybody involved, because it involves selling a couple of different properties, moving into a single family property that they're going to share. And sometimes what you think on paper doesn't really materialize. And we talked through a variety of different scenarios and what they would be able to afford with the budget they had set after the sale, to make sure that also produced the results they wanted and the newness they wanted. And some of the stuff we were looking at was a little bit long in the tooth, a little bit rough, and needed to be fixed up, was definitely several years old. And they were living in a really nice condo that they had maintained and redeveloped over a couple of years. Not sure if this is going to work out for them, but what it did do is, point them in the right direction of neighborhoods that may work for them, so that we can watch them for a while. And number two, get them closer to what they're looking at doing, so that they can realize whether or not it's the right financial move. They don't want to take on a lot of mortgage debt to get what they want physically in a home. And it might actually result in them staying put. So this is why a strategy session is important. It really helps focus what you're looking at and get you closer to understanding what your long-term obligations are, especially if you're at a time in life when you're trying to keep your debt and keep your finances in check.